Alright. Hello everyone. What's a little bit update on this AI bot. You know that developers of AI trying to avoid saying bots, despite it's actually chatbot. So now, if it will not be answered, it's supposed to answer or it's not answering, and actually didn't test it. But it doesn't matter. Hello, Q. I believe there would be some bug when it's not supposed to be answering right. There's such situation, but it will answer anyway, explain why it's not answering. You'll see. You can always record back the old code. So now testing. Test. Yeah, it's working. So, next chapter is super long. And I checked the long play, I finished only 3 hours out of 24, 20, well, like nothing. To speed up, I just need to solve puzzles a little bit quicker than I'm doing right now. That's all. This is... It's like destination, so really can go in any place at all. That's why chapter number 4 is so long. No, this is copyrighted music. Yesterday actually was muted on Twitch, as usual. Level 5 and going to be level 6? Of course not. Professor, how I'm finding the Bostonians? Is the decor to your taste? It is not. Very much so, Professor. Everything is splendid, from the elaborate yet cozy design of the interior to the first-rate palette. I imagine that even the most luxurious airlines would struggle to offer this level of hospitality. Hardly deserve such price, Professor. Surely there must be at least 1 or 2 flaws you could pick out. Hate to disappoint, but with the excitement of a worldwide expedition, it's difficult to focus on any negative aspects. True, there's a great deal of excitement to be had, but it's not all smooth sailing, you know? No. We had our fair share of troubles while traveling the skies. A few technical hitches and a few scraps. We had disaster. And it's a puzzle. Oh no, something gone wrong. Well, looks like I just need to connect the pipes. Not going to read in this case. Can they rotate them? Nope. If it will be this. Bioshock? There were such mini games in Bioshock? I didn't know. No, it cannot be. Easy.
My intuition should serve me well. A satisfying puzzle indeed.
It was a day like any other. Everyone had the helm, and the prevailing winds blew southeast, if I remember correctly. So here I will not try to solve the puzzles in order, because I don't want to do it in order. Been visiting the places. Then out of nowhere came a tremendous crash. The world shook and you were thrown unconscious. If but for a moment. Goodness. When he came to, the ground was rapidly approaching, and the engines audibly sputtered and coughed. Raymond took one look at me and then battled to the engine room. Must have been a harrowing experience. Harrowing? If Raymond was otherwise occupied, who managed the controls? I did. Had very little choice in the matter, having only heard it piloted. The ship, once very briefly in perfect weather, was daunting to say the least. My heart was pounding so hard I thought it might burst from my chest. And yet here you are, resolute as ever. You and Raymond trusted each other enough to avoid sure disaster. Raymond and I go back a long way. Of course, this wasn't the only time he suffered engine trouble, but that's another story. So the choices are, like in Tomb Raider, jungle, island without jungle, desert, volcano, hillside. We'll say high slide, hillside, Wallet City. Gosh, which one to select? Well, what I don't like here, I don't like Hillside and Wallet City. Not keep your sanity, process hacking in the Bioshock, really. This one. Remember I had this game, like All-War type game, on my computer, in 2000s. So, that's very old concept. Okay, so maybe I should select the one that I don't like. Jungle, Island and Desert. Hillside and Bullet City. I don't even know which I don't like the most. Okay, let's select Bullet City. City tied to a legend of a great phoenix. Oh wait a second, there's additional description. High walls surrounded, and the few people who remain there live to guard its secrets. And this one? A rustic idol known for its strong winds. Self-reliant population like Finland? All pipe games, right? Pipeline? It was Mario Pipeline! It was called Pipelina. Forming the lush surrounding pastures. Actually, maybe I don't like this one. A desert town built by brave pioneers. Certain residents are involved in a constant battle against the harsh surroundings. An island that receives more than its fair share of sunshine. It's always full of tourists who look to enjoy seafood and water sports. An untamed jungle that's home to many undiscovered species. It's a shame its delights remain a mystery to the world. I actually repeated his words. Yeah, let's check this phoenix. Which is supposed to be Hinatori, it was Japan. And maybe in Japanese it was Hinatori again. This appears to be one of the locations marked on the walls of the Azran Dome. Actually, how did they translate Phoenix in Harry Potter? If Hinatori, it's simply incorrect. Still must be Phoenix. Feel the power of the Azran resonating. There's surely an aura stone here. The walls of the city do resemble Azran architecture. There's a lot to indicate that we're in the right place. Well, shall we disembark? I can simply leave right now. high city walls would suggest that its people wanted to keep others out, a practice bountifully steeped in history. Yeah, it's possible to leave. Let's go outside. Holy shit, it's not what I expected. With any luck, it won't be long until we have the egg in our possession. In a way, these streets remind me a little of London. They're much quieter, though. So, let me check this. Alright. How sure are we that the egg is here again? In the city of Mosinia sleeps the eternal phoenix, or so the legend goes, where there's a bird, there's probably an egg. Or lizard. Egg. I wonder if this legend of the phoenix might not be connected to the Azran riders of the sky. Not the most scientific theory, but given that the town is enclosed in Azran walls, I'd say has some merit. Well, that's good to hear, but where do we start? There's no one around. Perhaps the city's residents are all indoors? Let's try the nearest house. So they used this board to post local notices, so where the notice? Advertising for a position in local shop. And they can read it. Okay, nobody cares. Well, not me. This creature on top here. Mr. Item Baker's sign? Why the heck it's mystery? Excuse me, is anybody here? There? Hello? There doesn't appear to be anyone home. All the streets are deserted. It's a little bit creepy. Granted, there's something not quite right here. Let's keep moving. So, what was on the left? It's a dog and a horse? Not sure. Professor Sycamore, look! That golden statue looks like a phoenix. Do you think it's part of the legend? I very much doubt it. In the eyes of the Azran, even the purest gold was of little worth. Oh yes, of course. There was a chapter about it in Routledge's Ancient Histories. Routledge's. Wasn't there? Scratch that theory then. Still not a soul around. Please you to help me. Think get our way? Did you hear that? It came from all that quickly. No, I'm looking for puzzles. Well, maybe that's all. Thought all people were supposed to be nice. Why won't you help me? But they're not old. Did you hear that? He called us old! Where you come from, it's a crime, you know? Actually, yes. Leave it, Robin. But let me make something very clear. I'm a perfectly eligible bachelor, and I don't like to be talked down to. I mean, why we won't help you is none of your business. Now, out of our way, Brad. I reckon that Phoenix bird over there has the egg we're looking for. Let's not waste our time talking to this pipsqueak. This is why I don't trust grown-ups. Man, you're an ageist. I'm looking for puzzles and flew away. But why not? He's the fastest man alive, faster than Flash. Why even Flash exists if Superman is faster? He asked Nose for help. He must really be desperate. Indeed, shall we offer our assistance? How about no? Well, there's no choice. You came from outside the city, didn't you? Please, I really need your help. Everything's gone wrong and I've... Slow down. What is your name, young man? Sorry, my name's... Umid? Hello there, Umid. My name is Desmond Sycamore, and this is Professor Layton. Would you care to tell us what's wrong? Well, it's the adults. They're all... One morning my mom wouldn't wake up. Shook her, but I couldn't get more than a few mumbles out of her. And the other grown-ups are exactly the same. They're just lying there sleeping. And have been for a whole week. So they're supposed to be already dead. Or its underparts, or his pawns. I see. A whole week? How bizarre. So every adult in the city is currently in a sort of coma? I know it's hard to believe, but please, come to my house and see for yourself. Just over here. Come on, maybe you grown-ups will think of a way to wake you up. Sounds like a scam. I'm looking for puzzles. And money. Yet another phoenix. The one in bed would be your mother, I presume. Yeah, it seems like she's been lifeless for ages. Dead. Don't know what to do. Well, her pulse is steady and her breathing seems normal. I don't believe she's in any immediate danger. Don't know what caused her to end up in this state. If I did, I wouldn't be asking you. She doesn't respond to a single thing I say. No one could do anything, I just can't handle this anymore. A most curious phenomenon. The only thing I can think of is, well, it's an old Messenian legend. The story goes that long ago, a mighty phoenix with healing powers swooped down Messenia and made it her home. So many names of places and names of the character that I have no idea how to pronounce again. She would slumber for months, even years at a time, but when she was awoken, tears of joy would stream from her eyes. Those tears were said to cure any illness. The people of the city collected their tears and used them to heal the sick. So if I can find the phoenix, wake her up, maybe her tears will help the grown-ups wake up too. Look, you might not believe it, but I don't have any other choice. Actually, it's often the case that legends have some vestige of truth under them. There may be a chance such a thing exists. It's the only hope I have left. Though theoretics. Please, if you promise to help me, I'll guide you through the city, show you anything you want. Why not to do this without any help? Garner information on the Phoenix. Not. See this. Hey, who are you? Why aren't you asleep like that? Are you sleepwalking? No, I'm quite sure we are awake. Though the situation you poor children are in seems like a bad dream to me. Let's think. Adults drinking alcohol, that's why they're asleep. They're simply drunk. I'm currently trying to find a way to wake the adults of your city. Our friend Umit, or Umit, who knows what. He believes the Phoenix might be the key. Oh, the Phoenix? Yeah, I saw that once. Want to hear about it? But actually, can you help me with the puzzle first? I'm really stuck on it. Let it be. Snake squeezing 10 times? What's it mean? Squeezing a selection of slithering serpents into a small pot like this is no problem for an experienced snake charmer. In fact, even though you might not think this pot here could hold more than the 9 snakes that are already in it, the bit of rearrangement you can definitely fit in a 10th. There's no trickery involved, and the snakes don't overlap each other. Wait a second, in the previous game, how they did it? Put it vertical. But here it's not possible. Have to give it a go, see if you can get all 10 snakes to fit into this spot. And where's snake number 10? Oh, this one. Let's first of all see where can I place you. And I cannot rotate them, most importantly. It's not so much places, it's only one, wait a second. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. What? Well, for example, let's start from the beginning here. Can I put someone on top? Actually not. I don't have such. So a little bit down there. Well, it's definitely here. Ah, there can be some empty spaces. Didn't think about it. Actually, how about... wait a second. No. Hold on. Gosh. Let's see where can I put these two, for example. If it will be up there, the only position can be this. So that it's not possible to rotate. Yes. A lot of empty space. So literally there are two positions where I can start. Just same in this one. What if it's somewhere in the middle? Okay, is it possible to switch them? Looks like not. It definitely doesn't help. This looks completely wrong. So presume it will be on top. And this is starting position. Snakes able to hear anything? They cannot hear anything. They can only feel it. The vibration. Flute charm still on? But wait a second, flute is vibrating. They cannot identify the sound, but they supposed to identify the vibration. Orange cat. So, something like this. Had no idea. So why flute here? It just to hide the real magic, how you control the snake. That's why. Because magicians are always lying. Okay, we can be the green down there, right? Right, but what if not? Do we have any other space? Looks like not. I suggest it's here. And this one can fit there. Seems right. Aim and swing and foot. I see. Okay, there are plenty of positions where I can put this. Done. Too easy.
My intuition should serve me well. A satisfying puzzle indeed.
Oh, you're clever. Okay, so the Phoenix, right? Do you see that big hill outside the city? It's called Phoenix Rest. I always get told of. We play anywhere near it. But once right, I saw the humongous bird perched on the hill and looked me right in the eye. Wait a second, if it's not deep, why should it react to flute? I, for example, don't like flutes. So, Aaron must have their own preferences, including animals. A large bird at Phoenix Rest? Sounds like a lead to me. Well, I prefer something like chiptune, electronic music. Flute is not electronic. The grown-ups were around and yell at us and tell us not to go anywhere near that place. What is naval music? What is this? I know it's probably to keep us safe, but this is different. If the Phoenix really lives on that hill, we have to go. It just looks so creepy. I sort of wish there were some grown-ups yelling at us not to go right now. They can tell me off all they like when they wake up. I'll just be happy that they're back to normal. I would not. Was it a butterfly? My word, a moth! Of the most prodigious proportions has just alighted on that tree. That is pretty huge. Thanks for pointing it out, Professor. You're not a fan of moths, I mean? Then perhaps you prefer butterflies? Both of them are snakes. Little snakes, worms, and wait a second, caterpillars. Caterpillars, of course. As any good lepidopterist knows. So they're leopards? The only way to say golden butterfly is to lure one out using a concoction. Again, concoction. And just the right level of sweetness. Oil ocean? Ah, you mean this? I got that. 2 sweet concoctions are only good for attracting bees, and once they aren't sweet enough, attract beetles. Gosh. These drug-addicted people. You're hoping to glimpse a golden butterfly, but you have only 3 fruity syrups of varying sweetness in a bottle of water. Using 5 measures of these ingredients, can you create the perfect concoction? Water will dilute the sweetness. Didn't get a little bit. Who was this? That's very sweet. It's also sweet. And that's sweet. And this is just water. So who the heck is this? It wasn't a beetle, it was some trash. So, if I don't add water... And they're asking what? Perfect concoction. What is perfect concoction? Not sweet enough. Let's experiment with just 2 waters. Should be just 1 water. Just 1 water. Beetlejuice. Now I don't quite understand what they're trying to achieve here. Wait a second, how to solve this puzzle? It's not making any sense. Who the heck is this?
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Well, alright.
All in a day's work.
This was not a puzzle, just checking the perfect concoction. Didn't like it. Butterflies aren't all again insecty like real insects, what? But they are. They look like bow ties. That's some rather interesting logic, I mean. Layton don't agree, as you can see. What was this? This big bird? Come on, stupid touchscreen. These are almost identical to Azran ruins. There's no doubt about it. Vassilia and the Azran are connected. Could be that the phoenix is hidden within. Maybe phoenix is insect as well. I very much doubt that. Aren't you overthinking things a bit? It's just an old cistern. Hold on, in Tomb Raider this also was a level called Cistern. And now I don't quite understand what does it mean. Waterproof tank designed for storing water. Right, often found underground or built into ancient structures. Ancient structures? So that's always something modern. It's actually an ancient word. Freaking Martian robots? I always saw them like caterpillars with wings, nothing else. Oh, they have very strange nose. Long one, like elephant. Which I never liked. It's an old cistern. I don't think there's any point worrying about it. Like, why this structure is cistern? I don't see it storing any water. Look, and that it? And that's the phoenix? Squark? Don't bite? But wait a second. They're like mosquitoes. They can use their long nose to prick you. Sorry, we didn't mean to disturb you. We came here hoping to see the phoenix. That you? Oh, but You've been here a long time, haven't you? So you're waiting for her, and you say she sparkles. That sounds mystical enough, but she's the one we're looking for then. Do you know when she might be back? I'd really like to meet her though. The problem is, they're leaving their eggs on cabbages, and after this, cabbages are completely destroyed with these caterpillars. Well, I don't think we'll be able to wait that long. But how do you know she's nearby? Must have a keen sense of smell. And they pour inside the cabbages. I think she's inside there? That doesn't sound very likely. I think that's a sluice gate. What? What the heck is sluice gate? Oh, white grapes. Yes. Or maybe it's not even sluice, but something like slice? Slide and barrier used to control the flow on level. What? I fail to see where the heck is water here. Sluice? Sluice? Sluice gate. That was right, this time. Oh, you know, it's like a door for water, and no mind, it's not important. It was nice to meet you, old Adler. How does it look? Well, Adler here is in the Phoenix, but there's a much bigger bird around here, and it sparkles all over. Maybe a Pokemon? An even bigger bird? But how do we go about looking for it? He said he spotted her once, when he was looking towards the city. Maybe we'll find more clues back there. So we're going back? Nothing. Was bitten by bumblebees? I was. Actually, yes. Because you never grab them with your hands. Remember, actually it was in the grass, I didn't notice and grab it. And bited me. That's actually happened. Yeah, it's a hedgehog. What's he doing here? I bet they're trying to get to the Phoenix at the top of the mountain too. Is that it? Is that what you're after? Landing on you would be freaking out if this would happen to me. I've already been there, as a matter of fact. Most magnificent wing feathers, that bird. Peeped at the post again, and after all the time we poured into sowing the tree down. Yep, let's go and see the Phoenix. Were you even listening, Robin? They already got back. You never know, the Phoenix might light another one just for us. No harm in asking. Who actually got the egg? See you up ahead. I already told you about running off. If you fall into another trap. Sure, they do not intend to provoke that bird into laying an egg for them. Well, they have a difficult time for it. Adler is definitely a male. Keep outside. Lesson as the hedgehog. Well, this is quite a predicament, and we are still no closer to finding the egg. The egg. Overheating because of 40-degree hot summer? Well, I don't remember them here. It was in Belarus. You could locate someone involved in and their bumblebees are completely black. They are fat and they're black. You could locate someone involved in town planning. It would be a different story altogether. It's not going to happen anytime soon. I haven't seen anyone older than Umut on the streets. And the only clue we have to go on is that there might be an enormous bird that sparkles. Where on earth should we look? Everyone? Professor Sycamore, Umut saying that all the adults in Mosinia are suffering from this interminable sleep. Yet you, Miss Altava, and I have shown no signs of drowsiness or exhaustion. Definitely alcohol. What is this? Fire jackets as well? I suppose that's true, but what does it mean? Whatever induced the sleep is unlikely to be an airborne contagion of some sort. It must have come about by some other means. We need more information. The source of the illness must lie elsewhere, but where? Let's talk to the children in the city, perhaps they will be able to provide us with a clue or two. With fire. No, Tamira, I know this might be hard for you, but can you remember anything that might have caused your father to fall in? She's actually floating in the air. Yeah, I guess there might be one thing. We had a massive festival the night before in honor of the Phoenix. I am sure it's alcohol now. Me and Daddy helped ourselves to all the foods we could eat, but I was never stuck out as much as it did then. That sounds sensational. But then, when we got home, right, heard Daddy go out through the back. Thought he might be going for seconds, well, more like sevenths. But then, why didn't he invite me? So that must be when whatever happened. So that's way alright. Come on, let's see if we can gather some more facts about this festival. Wait, you gonna go? Then who am I gonna play with? What about the other children? Can you play with them? I already asked. There's a girl that hangs around Precious Hill, but she only ever wants to play with Ahmed. It's not fair. Ahmed's quite the popular one, isn't he? How about we pay this girl a visit? So you're not gonna play with me then? Well, if she doesn't look very moody, can you ask her again for me? No. I don't want to. Just double checking for the puzzles. Beehive. Why there was puzzle instead of item? Look, Professor, a hidden puzzle. Wonderful, solving this should make for a pleasant change of pace. Bucket and water too? Wonderful. Hmm. Too easy.
My intuition should serve me well. A satisfying puzzle indeed.
Some puzzles here super fast. That was refreshing. Alright, there you are. Where have you been? Did I know you're not supposed to keep a girl waiting? Sorry, Mary. Mary. But it was important. These people are going to help us find the clue. Cure. Well, that's great news, and I was worried that you were staying away just to spite me. Silly me. By the way, how are the grown-ups? Did anyone wake up yet? Well, Tamir's dad tried to scratch his nose. But he missed it by a good few inches. Apart from that, nothing new. I think hanging a nice lantern in front of them might help. Get here and lend me a hand, would you? Moonlight? Moonshine. Starlight. This is the hanging lampshade Mary wants to make. It's made up of 8 triangular panels, only 2 of which are decorated with an image. Where's the second one? Have a look at the unassembled lampshade on the touchscreen. One panel has already been decorated with a star. Help Layton and Mood work out where the moon should go to create the lampshade displayed on the top screen. On the opposite side, in this case, everything that's touching it, it's not it, and the opposite will be this one. Should be this one.
Here's my answer.
How the heck I failed?
I must have been careless.
Because I'm careless. But it's not supposed to touch it. This will touch it. But why that one?
You know, I think this may be it.
Mistake.
Puzzle solving is a most gentlemanly pursuit.
Oh yeah, it's touching with top notch. Gosh, didn't pay attention. There was one other thing. Gran was mumbling something about the phoenix in his sleeve. Phoenix, right? She really loved that bird. The attorney. That's right. Your Gran's seen the phoenix before, hasn't she? Mary's grandmother is the keeper. She is the wisest person in the city, and she looks after the old temple to the north. Might find some clues there. Shall we go and have a look? By all means, lead the way. Who is this ugly old woman? Girl, of course. Take it this is the temple you were talking about, Emmett. The architecture is stunning, though it's a shame to see it in disrepair. Are there any clues about the legend? Please don't rush me, and this is without doubt Azran stone, but I can discern very little from the design. It's unfortunate that the person who would know the subject best is incapacitated. Well, let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Oh look, there's the keeper. Gosh, she's ugly. Wonderful. Simply destroyed it. Nice one. Those look like very intricate patterns. Can you tell what they mean, Professor? No. And I finally checked this Catherine, so it was released at the same time for mobile and 3DS, and Switch version was released later. It's definitely not a girl. She's sleeping standing up. She's been like this the whole time. She won't wake up, but she won't lie down either. It's pretty strange. Her legs must be terribly tired by now. Phoenix, wake there. Wake the Phoenix? So Moral lies sleeping. Wish I knew what she was on about. Well, I guess we should probably just start looking around. Those look like wait a second, but he's supposed to solve it. He doesn't want to solve. Saying go to temple, but we inside the temple, no? Now this. Do you suppose there's a clue about the Phoenix here? The temple appears to be dedicated to the Phoenix legend. These stone slabs are, in fact, not gravestones but historical tablets, and we already destroyed two. Well, that's interesting, but it's not much use to us if we can't read them. Not this. This tablet is different from the others. You're right. It's like the writing we saw in the Azran dome back in court. Allow me to read it. The Phoenix grants guidance only to the chosen few, those who bear the celestial burden and complete the perpetual cycle. Imperfoxy dated, but of course. Some kind of burn of dawns. Dawns. Wait a second. When you add an S to this word, how to pronounce it correctly? West rays, cast your flaming wings over noon skies till your journey ends under the eastern moon. Let's see. So we add an S in the end. There may be any difference. Phone. Downs. Hold on, it's not the answer. Downs? What? Hold on, something is incorrect here. Because it simply cannot be. It's down. So how the heck can be downs? AI is not sexually correct here. Let's see. It doesn't understand what I'm trying to say. It's not Dune, of course, it's Dawn. Dawn. Double O. Doesn't understand the concept, sadly. Because it's English. English is really strange. Far heavier than the light we share? What? Okay, let's do another different. It's phone. Down. Not favn. Davn. Are you kidding me? Law! It's law, not love! Gosh. AI. It's stupid. It's law. Oh my god. It simply don't understand that I don't mean Lu. I mean law. It's long O. It's stupid to argue here because, well, you'll never understand. Unique way of mapping sounds. It's Japanese way of mapping sound, the perfect one. Gosh. Using the clarity of Japanese rules for the language is a sharp idea. Of course it's a sharp idea, it's the easiest way to pronounce anything. So it's supposed to be dawns. Approximately. Dawns, right. Correct. Finally it told me exactly. It's not Faven, it's not down. Actually, I'll take a pause here. Be right back in a minute. By the way, completely right. It's pawns, not pawns. Wait a second, in this case, how you should pronounce paw? Hold on. No, I need to check it. If it's pawns. It's paw. Paw? Paw? Are you... What the heck? Let me check it. It's really paw. But I didn't know. So pawns? Paw? Always paw, not poo. Holy shit, how is it possible? Oh well, now I will be saying it's paws. Have strange paws, long paws, whatever it is. Strong paws. Those who complete the cycle find your way to the entrance of the Phoenix Protection. It is said that when a phoenix dies, it rises from its ashes, reborn. One might say that it represents the cycle of life. Cycle of life is a little bit different. Since the tablet is asking us to depict this cycle in some way, saying that all molecules, all atoms, are recycling constantly in the same amount of material, no matter what. It's not a cycle of life, it's a cycle of materia. Alive and not alive. Yet, where's the most crucial element? The cycle itself. What about the large mural on the wall? Those engravings could represent a cycle, couldn't they? See the patterns around that central image? They look like suns to me. Think we might even be able to move them. Very well spotted, I mean. In that case, we need to simply align the patterns to match the story on the tablet. Again, I was trying to use left stick to move the cursor, whatever it is. Dawn's west rays go on the left. Noon skies indicates the top. And the eastern moon goes on the right. Huh? So nothing happens. Dawn's west rays go on the left. And so what? Dune skies. Ah, you mean this noon? God damn it. A tremor? Most likely a direct result of our having completed the puzzle. Could be the tablet. It would mean that we should find our way to the entrance of the Phoenix Protection now. Actually, how they climbed here. But I don't quite see what that signifies. Barely an idea, but perhaps the protection refers to the city's high walls. In which case, the entrance to the Phoenix Protection would be the city's main gate. It's certainly worth a try, back to the city's main gate, then. If we interpret the Phoenix Protection to mean the city walls, then we enter it when we step through this gate. I think it's that simple. I'm not seeing anything around here. Wait, what's that up there? And Azran plug? She didn't see it before. Did not notice. Oh, it wasn't here before? Maybe I just spent my whole life staring at my feet, but I'm pretty sure I've never seen writing up there before. Can say with some conviction that whatever mechanism caused that tremor also revealed this tablet for us. Ah, wasn't there before. I almost said that I saw it, but said nothing. Of course not. We still can't read what it says, though. I can help you there. From its ashes of birth, the reborn bird takes flight from the pinnacle of time and seeks respite westwards. Beyond the 6 immovable mountains, the phoenix settles on the second peak before crossing another on her way to paradise. The mountains she touches are resplendent with eternal light. When all is true, the bird shall open her heart. The pinnacle of time would appear to indicate the clock tower, no? Do you want to say it's ancient clock tower, before time was even invented? The clock tower is an important monument in our city. We build it up every festival. It's never stopped for a second. Most interesting, to follow it westwards, then, stolen the inscription. Must look to the left. Don't see 6 immovable mountains anywhere, though. What that's supposed to mean? What about the stone slabs along that beam? What? They look like caskets. Very observant, Aurora. Shall we see if they can be operated? Lands on the second peak and then crosses another, so we have to light up the right stones to match the story. What should I do? The phoenix settles on the second peak. From right to left. Before crossing another. Doesn't happen. Okay, from left to right. Before crossing another. What does it mean? So what do I have? Don't quite understand this shit. Can we get some more information? From its ashes of birth, the reborn bird takes flight from the pinnacle of time and seeks respite westwards. From right to left. That was correct. You lay 6 immovable mountains. Sorry. The phoenix settles on the second peak before crossing another on her way to paradise. Don't quite understand this. Before crossing another. The mountains she touches are resplendent with eternal light. It's all true. Didn't get it. Why he's not saying the full phrase? So, second of this one. But crossing another. What does this mean? Nice. So crossing and just skipping one. What? The world time system in this game shifts its headlines based on the specific order in which you visit various global locations? What? It's a subtle reminder of how even a simple choice can change the narrative on an entire world? Actually playing it only once you would never know this. The senior really holds secrets like this? It's all so hard to believe. Azran was closer than last time. So what is this world time right now? Sounds as though the Phoenix has opened your heart to us. Perhaps heart would indicate the center of the city. Well, I'd never have got that so quickly. Well, the Kate's word of the Saturday Cryptic? Something British? Does make one rather good at spotting wordplay. So you're smart because you solve crosswords. You know, my dad died when I was young, so I never got to know him, but I heard he was a quick thinker like you. Sounds like he would have been a wonderful father. If my daughter were still alive, she would be about your age too. Oh, you had a daughter, Professor? Forgive me, this isn't the time. I'm so sorry. All that is in the past. What matters now is waking up the people of Macedonia. If you're sure, you should go to the city center then, and quickly. Wonderful. The statue is missing. I must say I didn't expect our actions to have such a noticeable effect on the town. Azran technology. They never do anything by house, do they? Most ruins, along with the legend of the Phoenix, must have been a closely guarded secret. Fascinating, isn't it? If you'll permit me, I'd like to try my hands at deciphering the words inscribed. Its heart exposed, the Phoenix stirs. When life's essence flows from the great gate, the ancient bird will rise from slumber. Cistern? I didn't know that they are ancient. That's it. Tank? Tank is some kind of vehicle. Renegade? That's a metaphor? I believe the identity of our Phoenix is about to come to light. Just need to follow the clues as before. Let's again this great gate. So they use it here, and in Tomb Raider was thinking what modern cistern is actually doing in some ancient ruins. That's it. So we're talking about real gates. There can be very many to choose from. Precisely, look. Think about the gates you've come across in this city. Remember, not all gates are made for people. But then what would they be? Oh, the sluice gate. And it all clicks into place. Good. Then back to the forest we go. This hamster, whatever was this, maybe a squirrel. It's indicating that I'm missing something. No, the orange disappeared. It was right here. For gas liquid? No, they were coated like this to hide what was transported on the... I don't know, maybe a railroad. They were transporting tanks. So, to hide the name, they named tanks as tanks. False friend check. Okay, let's go. The gate was on the left. Where am I going? Somewhere here. No, not here. But maybe there's a puzzle here now. Let me check. Here it is. Not this way, not that way. I made a total mess of it. It's ruined. Oh dear, what's the matter, Mary? Good thing you showed up. This puzzle was a gift from Ovid. And if I can't solve it, I'm going to look like a fool. Potion placement math. There's so many puzzles that have the same first letter in the words. But not all of them. A witch has asked you to tidy up your house. You can hear them even with 2% volume. Are you talking about me? And tells you where to put each potion. Write 5 steps. Whatever. Put the potions away in the right places. By the way, the porch door is on the top left. And each square represents 1 step. Alright. Nope! I cannot be louder than this. That's the maximum. Based on what I can see. Okay, read 5 steps from the back door. Where's back door? 1. 1. This is 1. Wait a second. No. 5 steps from the back door. Right now it's 0 steps. That's the problem with this puzzle. Is this 1 step or 0? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Can be anything. All your neighbors die? Will they drilling crimes? Someday. Okay, 4 steps from the porch door. But 3 from the red potion. So 1, 2. Cannot be 1, 2. Gosh, it can be anything. Again. But I know that they're close enough. Digital dynamic range? YouTube guides? Talking about the sound? Do I have a digital dynamic range? Green 5 steps from the porch door. And 3 from the blue potion. And blue 6 steps from the back door. So approximately these locations. Example 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 steps from the back door, 5 from the red potion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fine. Watch crap? She's streaming? What is she streaming? Adjust your level so it's mostly in green and sometimes in yellow. It's mostly in yellow, sometimes in red on my side. While I'm talking, it's always yellow. So right now it's yellow, but now it's red. Also, I have another indicator here, and when I'm speaking, it's always green. Test, test, test. It's always green, even if I'm screaming. But also low. But I cannot make it high because my PC cannot go further than this. And if I increase this, no. The sound will become terrible, very terrible. Try to check it. Plugins! Which plugins? Where? Don't have anything. Alright, so what was this? Purple. 4 steps from the porch door, 3 from the red potion. 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. And green, 5 steps from the porch door and 3 from the blue potion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh gosh, it's not working. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. Should be correct.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Why it's incorrect?
Not the result I expected.
Are you kidding me, game? But it's correct. I counted it. What the heck? Let's count one more time. Red 5 steps from the back door. Where's back door here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5. Blue is 6 steps from the back door. Blue, 6 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 5 from the red potion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correct. Green is 5 steps from the porch door. Oh, wait a second. No, it's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's correct. You mean that this is step 1? Step is a distance. But I don't want to think that step 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 step from the door. That's how I'm counting it. 3 from the blue portion. 1, 2, 3. Purple is 4 steps from the porch door. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 3 from the red potion. 1, 2, 3. Everything is correct. So I believe game thinks that this is step 1, despite the door is right here. And this is step 2. For me, this is step 1, not 2. Looks like it. It depends on what people who were creating this puzzle were thinking about steps here. Because this looks like second step, not the first one. In this case, it changes everything. Tutorial, they must say that this door here and here it's 1 step. But how can be this 1 step if it's nearby the door? It's 0 steps. How this can be 2 steps? It's 1 step from the door. I'm moving from here to there in 1 step. They could easily solve it if they say that this one is the door. In this case it will be 1 step. They could simply draw it like this, for example. And there's the door. But no, it's here. Okay, 5 steps from the back door. So now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it has no logic. It's much more interesting if you select between this and that. Not here. Blue. 6 steps. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 steps from red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correct. Green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Four steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Right, I'm all set.
That puzzle is incorrect.
I'm in top
Not
form
me.
today.
Really? This was bullshit. They need to design it better. Great. He's going to be so impressed, and he sees I've solved it. You have quite the soft spot for it, don't you? Or they supposed to do 2 different solutions based on what you're thinking is the location of the door. You could tell, I confess, I'm a bit of a romantic at heart. But don't let Gruan know. She'll have kittens. What? What? She says I won't be able to uphold the family tradition with love of the brain. Didn't quite get it. Hmm? Hmm? If actually the next Layton game will be released. Because right now it's like in the state like Kingdom Hearts 4. Yet another puzzle. Are you like a puzzle lady? A puzzle lady? In a sense, I suppose you could say that. I believe this one's yours, Samuel. I knew it. Can you solve this puzzle for me? That they warned me it'll be hard, but I didn't know I'll make my brain hard. Hmm? Extremely anxious or upset? What? But why? Not humans, but strange amount of people, not every single one. So British people, maybe? But I didn't know, whatever. 50. Snake squeezing, game double S. 11. Oh, now I must put 11 snakes here. Okay, there's two positions where I can start, this one or that one. And depends if I can put something on the left here. Actually, I cannot. In this case, I am thinking in this one. Because now I can put this, for example, here. Okay. Maybe not right now. What the? This is unexpected. Hold on. Cannot be this. Don't like that it consumes a lot of space. Where's your snake puzzle? Find it? I never heard it myself, but I saw other people having them. Not sure about this. Oh, it can be there. Now question, what can I put there? To this space. Because if I find nothing, it shouldn't be like this. Not sure. Actually don't know right now. No, it seems like incorrect. Just managed to put something here. No, that's not enough space. Let's restart. What if it will be on top? Can I put something there? Not really. God damn it, I don't know. How many space here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe there? That's better. A little bit higher. Nope. It's like the same. Why is it that I cannot rotate it? How about this? No, this is useless. Or not? Doesn't help me. So maybe it's not this. Consumes a lot of space here. And this doesn't fit anymore. God damn it. Okay, let's read the description. Squeezing a selection of slithering serpents into a small pot like this is no problem for an experienced snake charmer. In fact, you can definitely fit 11 in this pot, even though it only looks big enough for 10. There's no trickery involved, and the snakes don't overlap each other. Go on, see if you can fit all 11 snakes into this pot. But what is the best approach here? It must be down there somewhere, on the left or on the right. And question is, what can fit there? This. But it consumes a lot of space down there. It's a lot of free space. This is not good. What can be put it there? Not this. Not that. Sure, not this. It can be, but let's wait. Nope. Also not. No. This looks like this is correct. But here I cannot put anything. And this wastes... well, like this. Now, how can I put this one? Not possible anymore. God damn it. Everything was perfect till now. Isn't much. That's all, folks. Can't put anything here. This means it shouldn't be like this. Oh, wait a second. In this case, where should I put the red one? This looks like a fox, actually. God damn it. Yeah. That's definitely a Machin. So I believe they must be connected. What else can I put here? Sadly not this. Doesn't look correct. Maybe. Hold on. Maybe. Samurai chopping a pine with a blunt sword? Two blunt things is in that forest? Sword and what? And he is? Ah, and he himself blunt? Not a puzzle. Gosh, it's again not much in here. It's again too much free space. That was Hoko? Or maybe Tank? God damn it. I see here it's not possible to rotate. Yeah. Come on, game. Why it's not working? Gosh, nothing is... Didn't use hints yet. I should start with the hints. The single puzzle, the big hint was here that one of the snakes was super large and there were only two positions where you can put theirs. That, for example, can be in any place. And this one as well can be at any place. Oh my god. This consumes no space, but what can I put on the left? Like nothing. Well... Don't you know? This or that? How should I start it? Should I take a little hint or not? Sounds like this. Because now I cannot fit anything at all. God damn it. Well, they are matching here. So maybe they must be connected. It's like perfect match. For red one... This! Possible. And I need to build around it somehow. And I cannot do this. Like nothing I can fit here. What can I fit there? This? What should be here? That's not enough space, god damn it. Holy shit again. Wonderful. Also, this can be connected. Or not. Actually not. Wait a second, how did I connect it? Can't repeat it now. There's nothing I can put there. Gosh. What, using hints now? Okay, one hint. First of all, place the red snake in the top left of the pot. Red snake top left. The white snake should then be placed in the bottom left of the pot. Right, top left. Is this the top left? And the white, bottom left. It doesn't look like it should be like this. Red, top left, white, bottom left. Okay, let it be. And what should I put here? There's a lot of empty space now. Maybe I placed them incorrectly. No. Bottom left, top left is this one. But nothing I can fit. Holy shit. I cannot see it. Maybe it's an incorrect position of red and white. Red snake on the top left, white snake bottom left. They consume a lot of space. That's what I see here. Start with something different than this. Okay. I have two other big snakes. These two. Where can I put them? Red, green one doesn't fit here anymore. Green lower? Where? This the lowest position I can put it. Yes? This doesn't fit. Now what about blue one? God damn it. Holy shit, this puzzle. But I cannot put anything else here. Big blue to the right? Where? Can put it only there to the right. No more. It's literally only 3 positions right now. Cannot be here. Green a bit to the left? But how can I move it to the left? That's the only left I can do. Not this. There. Done. Thank you, Rich Cat.
I've got a good feeling about this one. All in a day's work.
Yeah, you did it. Funks? Funks? Who's Funks here? Alright, but that's the last bit of help you'll get from me. You have to learn how to do this by yourself tomorrow. Yeah, I know. Before that, I should learn how to go to the potty by myself. But he was here alone by himself for at least 1 week. So let me save. I already played for 2 hours. Nah. Let's check the puzzle index. So looks like we start here from 79. I want to check which puzzles did I miss. Not to miss anything. Because right now it's possible that I missed something. In the second half of this level. No. Let's search for the list. Like, where's puzzle number 78? '78 is definitely not here. So we start with 79. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So next is 85. Actually, at Phoenix Rest. So I'm not missing anything right now. Looks like so. It's time to continue. This owl here. Horned owl. And that's all. It doesn't look like anything changed since the last time. Yet some change undoubtedly occurred. We open the gate and the inscriptions tell us to, and perhaps all will become clear. What? This ancient thing? Really think it'll move? Of course. All we need to do is unlock it. Should be easy. To open the sluice gate. Hold on. It's my mouse. The puzzle embedded in this panel must be solved, bound by the chains of 8 moons. 8. The Phoenix shall remain asleep. Only with the power of the star stones may this change be severed. No stone can be connected to a stone whose number is 1 higher, 1 lower than its own. Once the chains are severed, the freed Phoenix will awaken. So, seems easy. So it cannot be 4 or 7 here. I mean, this is impossible. So 4 goes there, 7 here, for example. Because it can be here as well. And this is 8. What? Why 8 cannot go there? Oh, that's alright. It's supposed to be like this. Or not. Hold on. Not so fast. So this is 5. So 4 cannot be here, there, and there. 4 can be here or there. Here or there. This means what? Where's 7? 7. 7 can be only here or there. So there's only 2 positions. 4 and 7. This or that. If 7 can be here or there, 8 can be in any position. I see what's wrong. Hold on, game. Done.
You know, I think this may be it. Puzzle solving is a most gentlemanly pursuit.
So the Phoenix was actually this strange channel with water?
Look at that! There it is. That's the phoenix.
When life's essence flows, the ancient bird will rise.
Done. So this is the sparkling bird you were talking about? Yes, she's very pretty. There's one thing I don't understand though. If the town is supposed to be the Phoenix, what are the Phoenix tears? Well, as tears flow from the eyes, I'll say that if you look for one of the Phoenix eyes, that's where we will find our cure. I know just where we can go to find an eye. Follow me. Let's check if the next one is optional puzzle. It's optional. Optional puzzle inside frozen bridge. Don't want to solve mandatory puzzles yet. Here. The waters float all the way down here. This is the egg. Oh, this is a bridge. Look, the hill. So, these are the tears of the Phoenix. What do you mean? Let's have a look. The river that flows through Messenia represents the Phoenix, and this hill, one of its eyes, and the second one. In each case, it's likely that Umed's ancestors once linked the water around the hill to Phoenix tears. It's incredible, incredibly far-fetched. Though you may believe it to be a far-fetched theory, you cannot argue with the cold, hard facts. Yeah, maybe, but still. Then does that mean that all the water around this hill is the cure you've been looking for? Almost, but not quite. The Phoenix tears should, however, guide us to the location of the cure. I'm positive that the answers we seek are down there somewhere. But I don't want to go inside yet. Gosh, gang. What have been here? There are slabs of text everywhere. I believe we stumbled upon an Azran library. Forgotten history bestowed to the future. An Azran library, but what about the tears we are looking for? I would hazard a guess that the Phoenix tears are a remedy that we must concoct ourselves. Most likely, the Azran created the legend to ensure that only the most determined intellectuals made it here. The Messiahs must have known this place can't have gone untouched for so long. As an archaeologist, I'm rather envious of the Massinians having lived so close to this ancient treasure trove. There's much I would like to examine, but we should focus on Rose and the adults first. This will, of course, mean postponing our search for the egg further, but I think you'll agree it is the right thing to do. Absolutely. The city safety takes priority over our mission. I'll begin working on this side, if you have no objections. I want to go outside. Translation is my specialty, Professor. By all means, you can assist, but you'll hardly match my speed. Do you detect a subtle rivalry between the two professors? I suppose I should be making myself useful too. I mean, do you remember the plants with jagged leaves you saw in the forest? And you might pick in some for the remedy. You'll need the bark of an olive tree too. Just you leave it to Amias Altava, Assistant Extraordinary. Teslac? There's such thing as Teslac? Never heard about it. But no. They fixed everything with the puzzle for this. Well, what? Mom, you're awake. You're really awake. No, it? What's got into you all of a sudden? And who are all these people? Mom, you've been asleep for a whole week because they were drinking alcohol. I have? Oh dear, I wonder whether it might have been Dormis soporis. Dormis soporis? That's some kind of toxic mushroom? Those were drugs. In Dexmorphy. I'm still creating the list for Apple II games, so Dexmorphy will not be soon. You can tell there are a lot of text adventure games for Apple II. Simply a lot. It was at the Phoenix Festival with your uncle. We often have a sort of after party to give us adults a chance to gossip, drink alcohol of course, and eat mushrooms. They had this delicious wild mushrooms. That's right. Condition. I was going to bring you some, but I felt rather drowsy, so I just hurried home. I suppose someone doesn't know their Dormis soporis from their Omis nomis. But I should have realized when I saw your uncle snoring away. I was so worried about you, Mom. I'm sorry to have scared you, Omi. But look, at least you've proved that you can stand on your own 2 feet, for once. What do you mean for once? Well, you solved the mystery of the sleeping illness and made an incredible discovery, but we are still no closer to finding the egg. I thought I might find you talking alone with Umet. Maybe, was it? Close, but you need to roll the R bit. How supposed to roll the R bit? Roll it out? Sleeping illness. Anyway, I'm not here to lecture you. In fact, I'm here to tell you about a little parting gift. Gran burst into tears when she heard what you did, and now she wants to give you our phoenix egg. What is she like? Russians are rolling R? In which way? Pronouncing it more than it's supposed to be? So she's Marie? Phoenix egg. Then that means it's the egg you were looking for, isn't it? In Spanish too. Like in the word culebra? Go on, the keeper should be waiting at the temple. Snakes. So there's supposed to be some kind of bridge. It's a puzzle. What? What? We'll check everything here. Don't want to talk to them. Vibrating trail? With the tongue dancing against the roof of the mouth? What? Hurting languages like Spanish or Russian? What? But I don't understand. How you can roll R in Russian language? Had never heard this. Actually, there's no bridge at all. Maybe it's in a different location. They already solved everything. Could be. Well, AI heard about this, that's why it's using it. Should I say hard? Gosh, I cannot do this. What the heck is rolling R? Grant's awake again. I'm so happy I could dance, but I won't. Consider myself a very grounded lady. You must be the heroes that saved our city. An absolutely golden performance. Though I must confess, it was a bit of a rude awakening, and I was having such a pleasant dream. What matters is that you're all safe and sound. By the way, I believe you wish to see us about something. Really? No, what was that? Oh yes, of course. Now we as a people have endeavored to protect. No, not going to happen. What? I'm not going to manage and say that. Also, I don't believe it will work how it's supposed to work. First of all, there's no AI TTS that can change it on the fly. So simply useless. The secrets of the Phoenix for generations. I've been waiting all this time to share these secrets with the right people. You see, a part of the legend goes like this. And what? E-O? I-O? Law? When the celestial messenger descends, return the Phoenix egg to her that she may bring light to the skies in you. I believe that messenger to be you, my dear. Please take back. Have all that history behind us, but there really is no time like the present. Well, how can I do this in the first place? Thank you. Wonderful. And I pray you have a safe journey. Well, all's well that ends well, then. Thought I've seen a lot while traveling with the professor, but this adventure has taught me there's so much more out there to see. Well, I can make it execute TTS commands to pronounce 1 or 2 words. I'll need to hear it several times, not just once. And it will work, but... Yes, it is. But I would like to utilize the one that's built in inside the Gemini. Is it possible right now? I believe not. Welcome back, sirs and madams. The house and cheese? Well, what I heard on Creighton's channel, it doesn't pronounce everything correct. That's a fact. It's time consuming. Why she forces me to do this? How's it called actually? Well, I don't care. Well, of course I can add this CCS. It can be used by the bot. But that's a lot of work. Simply don't have time. Actually, don't even have time to start the sim earlier. Need to finish it after 3 hours approximately. So maybe in summer I will do this, but not right now. Not only that, but we were also able to acquire the egg, the Cineas, as we had suspected, inextricably linked to the Azran. Discovery of the Azran library could have been a major archaeological find. It's a shame not to expose it to the public. Hold on, but I can use Google Translate to pronounce words right now. May summer? No. Summer begins in the middle of June. By the way, why I didn't think about it? I can open Google Translate right now here. And time in something. Like what I was... Which word were you checking before? Don't remember. Okay, what do we have here? Discovery of the Azran library could have been a major archaeological find. A shame not to expose it to the public. It's nothing to check here. Okay, let's use this. JUX ta Puxtal. Countdown matters less. Oh, let's check difference. Will it be September 1st? No, it's not. It's September 2nd, 22nd. That's correct, see? Fall begins September 22nd. And it's big surprise to many people in Russia when I'm saying it's not September 1st. They say, what? It's impossible! Every single country is the same! No, it's not. Okay, what was this word? Ah, without L and the end. Juxtapuxta.
Juxtapuxta. Juxtapuxta.
Juxtapuxta.
Juxtapuxta.
And that was Google Translate. And let's check in the summer. Rule holds true for May through August. Making season of pure worms. Gosh, it still remembers what you said. Okay, let's check difference then. Officially, summer begins at the solstice in late June. So it's late June. What solstice? Okay, let's check it. Just need to type it. What I don't like. I don't like typing.
Solstice.
Solstice. Solstice. So it started at solstice in the late June. Your complexity? What? So that's right. It's in the middle of June. Well, it's already hot outside, but it's here, not somewhere on the north. There's a time and a place for everything, Master. Incidentally, when you have decided on a departure time, simply let me know. Nuts and bolts? Professor, I think I remember something about this place. Detail? Even the smallest detail may be significant to us, Aurora. Okay, I'll do my best. I see a giant mural. It shows a great firebird riding the wind's currents. Kirun. What the heck is Kirun? Of the everlasting flame. The sky is your playground and death, merely slumber. The legend was passed down through the ages by the people of Messenia and will surely be carried on for generations more. Couldn't be said that through storytelling, your flame burns on everlasting. The legend and the phoenix are one and the same. Actually, why it's phoenix when there's Square Enix? It must be for Enix. Fascinating city. I hope to visit it again someday, but for now we should retire and consider our next course of action. Not? Well, let's save and look, they're eating mushrooms. There are drugs in this game. Let's check these new episodes. Just one. Mom, please tell me you're not going to eat that third thing that's sitting in our potato bin. Phoenix. Oh, that thing. Found it while I was out picking herbs. Isn't it a lovely blue color? Phoenix human. What? What? What the heck you said? You shouldn't touch things like that, Mom. How do you know it's not poisonous? Well, there's just no way to know until I try it. Maybe you could try not eating it. Oh man, there's still a lot to learn. The people of old would forage for rare delicacies all the time. But you have to be careful. Look at Tamir's dad. He's really fussy about the food he eats. Secret of that attorney. Human butt. Daddy, I'm scared. Come on now, son. Are those the words of a man of Messenia? They eaten all the mushrooms here? But it's really scary. No, it's our job to guard the town from evildoers. Can't just go and cower behind a tree, can we? Well, technically you can say that was one episode that I finished today. But what is this? She simply rejected it. But Daddy, I want to go home and do puzzles. You're going to have to grow up one day, but today you must eat mushrooms. Come on, let's report to the keeper and tell her all's well. Great, my time is rumbling. Is it time for dinner? What's mommy making today? Can you show me a puzzle? Can we? Now, Marie. Look closely. The dermis soporis mushrooms have a slightly mottled texture, whereas ordinary mushrooms don't. Primitive algorithm? With buds? Or written words? All the words? Why do I need to know this, Gran? Could I just not pick mushrooms at all? Mushroom picking is one of the most vital skills you'll learn. It's all part of the Massinian spirit of adventure. This doesn't feel like adventure to me. Can't make all the difference at all. I know it's hard, but preserve, and you'll see. You'll soon learn all about the Phoenix of Massinia. So Phoenix was here hallucination, isn't it? The World Times scrapbook contains reports of curious incidents and happenings from all over the world, but I don't want to read it. It was suspended, but was on Twitch? Might be a little empty to begin with, but Daria will send you new articles. I actually don't want to read this. Let's skip it. The explanation, I mean. The local fish and chip shop in London has reached unprecedented popularity. The daily queues are so long, they require police supervision. Fish and chips. Who need this? Phoenix human butts, I Saturnia? Butts for all humans? What the heck is this? A new puzzle here. Raymond and I have encountered all sorts of difficulties during our travels. Once, fool that I was, tried a little experiment that quickly got out of hand. Now you have me curious. Had begun to find the Bostonia's cruising speed rather tiresome, you see, and thought I might add a bit of kick to her engine. I made some modifications. Yes, and as you might have guessed, those modifications didn't go down very well with the rest of the ship. $50 points for this. Nah, nothing new except... Can I put it here? Let's check. Bear in mind that you have to link up every last piece, but you can't place any on the white square. Well, obvious. This also can go there. And this. How to rearrange it properly? It's not enough space. It's up and running. Follow it! And get some butts. Are you sure about this? Yeah, this one cannot work. Okay, let's see what can go around there. This can. Shit, everything can. Oh, wait a second, this cannot. Just know this. This. Gosh, can't probably see anything. Ah, there's no such piece here. Now I can see it properly. The problem is that I need to replace all this stuff. Better restart. Not very good UI. I was able to utilize two screens at the same time. But listen, how many empty spaces there are? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 by 7, so the 5 minus 1, so the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, so the 1, so the 2, so the 3, so the 4. I must use them all, every single one. In this case, it looks like can be this. But next, what can I put here? Nothing. This means it cannot be this. Yeah. It's not this one. What is it? No. Also, it cannot be this one. Okay, if it's not this, what is it? This, not. This, also not. Looks like only that one can be used here. So can I have it like this? Like that? Also this way, not. Actually not. And I already forgot about it. Okay, cannot be this. So two options, this one or that one. It cannot be that one, so this. And if it's this, the next one is only that. No. Only that. Because I'm Fox, already forgot it. I will remember this. Okay, this it can be. This not. Nope. Wait a second, why I cannot connect it now? Everything sounded and looked like logical, but no? Not. Why is he cannot rotate it? God damn it. Reset. Where is it that didn't work? Well, it's also possible that it can be connected and the rest I can put... Maybe not. Have to link up every last piece, so they must be linked. This means it's not that, and ways... Why I was mistaken? I cannot fit anything else. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Maybe I can put something else here. Like I can put this. This case I must somehow connect it here. And I cannot. It's impossible. And because it's impossible, it's not this one. Restart. Again, if it's this one, what else can connect to it? This can. This not. This can. Let's move it on top. This cannot. This can as well. This cannot. Cannot. Nope. Also not. So only 3 pieces. So what will happen if I use, for example, this one? What can I connect to it? Nope. No. None of them. If it's none of them, it's not this one. We have 2 more. For example, this. Why not? What can I connect to it? Like this, for example? No, impossible. It simply means it's not that one. This? No. So none of them. Am I right? If I'm right, it's not this piece. It must be that one. So I can connect this. And that's all. Not possible. Not. Don't have anything else what I can put here. And this will dead end. So not. It must be this. Alright. No. No. Also not. This is yes. And this is yes. Except what I connect here. There must be no empty space. And if it's no empty space, this goes on top. And the only thing that's connected here is this one. And here the problem. I cannot put anything else here. What am I doing wrong? What about the rest? I know, Professor Sycamore has been a bit too creative in the engine room, and it's all gone horribly wrong. A pipe that supplied the engine with fuel has shattered into little pieces. The emergency fuel supply will keep the airship afloat for now, but the broken fuel pipe needs to be fixed and soon. So use the pieces on the touchscreen to reconnect the engine to the fuel supply. Bear in mind that you have to link up every last piece. So this is incorrect. But I cannot see any other combination here. What am I doing wrong? What can fill here? This cannot. This? Possible. Okay, how can I connect it? The straight one to the right was wrong? At least some other combination. No, it still feels like it must be this one. Let's do a different one. Oh, it was correct. Actually done.
You know, I think this may be it. Puzzle solving is a most gentlemanly pursuit.
Thank you, Rich Cat. I was entirely at fault for having gone against Raymond's wishes. Imagine you earn his enmity and mighty. For such a reckless undertaking. Damn it. Let's check it.
Enmity.
Enmity. He was bristling. He had to run to the engine room once again for emergency repairs. Not something he, nor anyone else, would wish to make a habit of. So you took the pilot sitting in? Uh-huh. You've spotted the pattern. Thankfully, by that time I was used to flying in a pinch. You might say that recklessness led you to acquire the skills needed to pursue those turgent airships back in Fernberg. Well, let's just say fortune and misfortune are two sides of the same coin. Actually, I cannot move around here. Okay, what I want to check is the overall location of the next puzzle. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 86. Like, exactly where is it? Up screen OCR to TTS? What? What do you mean by this? What is up screen? What the heck is Frozen Bridge? Maybe if I look for this. Screen text recognition? Gosh, for this I'll need to send it as a picture to AI to recognize it. It will be even more complicated and it will take a lot of time because it's not instant. So it will be overcomplicated. Okay, Frozen Bridge. Snow coach stop area. There was no snow here, so it cannot be this one. But where's frozen area here? Okay, let's think that I solved all the puzzles in this part of the world. Still remember how was translated this Japanese game for PlayStation 1? And there's still games where there's no text but only sound, voices. How supposed to translate it? So I hope in the future AI will be able to translate the sound on the fly and showing the text on screen, for example. But right now, how am I supposed to set it to pick up the sound from the capture card? It's possible. No, it's all possible to do right now, but it's very complicated to combine, integrate with each other. And it must do it super fast, like instantly. It can capture, during the meeting, it captures it in subtitles. It's already done, but it should be done for the games that are captured by capture cards on PlayStation 1. So there's no such application, I mean. You need to develop it yourself. So it'll be a running application, it will be a capture the sound from the sound card, only the game, showing the text that's translated from Japanese into English, and it'll be reading it on the fly. Translator browser plugins for YouTube? Oh my god. You're talking about the games, not YouTube videos. I'm not going to upload it to YouTube and check how it will be translated. Should be in real time on Steam. Wait a second, if I do the plugin that will capture the game sound and show subtitles in English on Twitch, that would work. And only for Japanese, not what I'm saying, only from the game. It's possible to do right now, just need to write the code and combine it. It's really possible. Why nobody doing this except me? What the heck is this? If I had some additional time, but I have work to do. Don't have time. Okay, which one to check next? Just translate my own stream. To what? Wait a second, if I go, for example, from the left to right, desert will be in the middle. If I go from the right to left, desert again will be in the middle, and I don't want it to be in the middle, so let's select desert right now. On the fly, myself, maybe. I don't know how it's translated. What was this? Death Stranding. On the fly, it was... Oh, it was not good. A little latency, but no code involved. But what I will be using for this? Which plugin? Where? If the map in the Azran dome is accurate, then there should be an X somewhere in the vicinity. It's almost 3 hours, by the way. The land is a rate. A rate? What the heck is a rate? A right, maybe? No, there's no E in the end, so it's supposed to be a rate. Let's check it.
Arid.
Arid. Why is the heck stress on the first A?
Arid.
Well, let it be arid. The land is arid, yet the R paints the landscape a beautiful hue. Nearby town is surrounded on all sides by rocky mountains. Getting the egg may prove difficult. I agree. Can only sense a faint resonance of the Azran. So, The problem is, again, sound goes from the game console into my headsets and the other into capture card, and the capture card is not played on this PC, it goes straight to the stream. So I need to somehow capture the sound, move speech into text, Japanese, and translate it perfectly on the fly. It will never be perfect, because to translate it perfectly you need to use AI and takes like 20 seconds, 30, takes some time. If it will be on the fly, it will be using Google Translate API, and it's actually terrible, usually. But let's use Google Translate API, why not? Picking it sounds complicated, it'll take a lot of time. Maybe I'll need to spend a week on this. Then it seems we will have a long journey ahead of us. Let us begin by talking to the locals. Let's wait when we simply send the idea to AI, generate the code, compile the application, and provide us the results. So simply start it, the execution file, and it will work without any additional settings. Well, if RangeCat will code it again, will it work on my system? I doubt this. Still needs to do a lot of preparation to set it up. So it's better to code everything on this side. About human translation is often as about AI? What? AI translation is perfect, I would say. Like, how about translating this text here? Oh, no, we need something complicated. Since we'll have a long journey ahead of us, let's begin by talking to the locals. That's easy to translate. Here, dust storms are prevalent in dry climates. If you encounter one, I urge you to prioritize your safety and shelter. It's not a very good example of translation. Kiki. It's so dusty out here. According to Professor Sycamore, this is the town of Dorita. Dorita? Not heard of it before. Spain. Don't think I see anything that looks like Azran ruins around here. The people of Dorita are sure to be more familiar with the area than we are. Never hurts to ask around. Well then, time to get down to business. That is, as soon as we find someone. It's unusually quiet for a town of this time of day. Look, there's someone now. Well, of course I can use AI to translate text, Japanese text into English. It will be a little bit long, but it will be perfect. Not like Google Translate. Oh, wait a second. It's mostly a problem with Google Translate. It cannot say that it continues the row, but start translating from the beginning. For example, this one. Let's translate it into Russian from the screen. It's saying what? Actually, translated perfectly. Oh, wait a second. Let's copy it. So this one in Google Translate, well, it translates like this. Now I'll use AI. We'll translate the similar, or it will be better. Come on, focus. The sign says back in 10. Reverse translation was not perfect. Okay. It translated it like this. And let's see the difference. Oh, there is difference. Which one is more perfect? I don't know. So only one word is different. Seems and appears. Back translation is the same. Both are wrong. It's 10 p.m., 10 a.m. Wait a second, what was this? Ah, it's triggered something. What? Okay, maybe one more puzzle. A word of advice from me to you. We don't take kindly to strangers here in Torita. Well, you talk just like they do in cowboy films. Howdy there, partner. A fine day for roasting some cattle, aren't I? Yeah. But don't think you heard me straight, boy. Your hightail is out the here and don't you come back, you hear? What? Can't say this has been warmest of welcomes. The particular reason for your hostility, sir? It looks like. And basically I didn't translate it back to English. Sure is. Hey folks, see you shouldn't be here. For me in 10 it would be time, like 10 p.m. or 10 a.m, but not 10 minutes, despite it's actually minutes. Because these 10 minutes, when will they start? Usually on the sign you must show the time, not 10 minutes. Because you can wait for 10, for 20 minutes and nothing happens. Unless you're a tough nut like me, you aren't gonna last 10 seconds in this town. Like you asking someone, hey, 10 minutes, when did it start? And they're saying, this sign here for 10 years already. Everyone, run for your lives! It's all red. What? Alright, yikes. Somebody call the sheriff! It didn't take much for that tough nut to crack. Seems unwise to linger here. Let's follow the man. Into the city. Where's my puzzle? What the heck is this?
There it is.
That must be all red.
Do you see that? It's the egg! You found it at last. Boss was right then. Get in position. Don't let it get away. Actually, how to pronounce his name, I still don't know.
Macaw.
Macaw? Let it be macaw. Professor, it's urgent. Yes, this is very worrying. Even more worrying is the fact that the egg appears to be hanging around that blue snake it was full. Well, at least now we know why the streets are virtually deserted. So that was Coyote. Actually, people saying different, Coyote and Coyote. Somebody added an E in the end, some not. So which one is correct? Both? Those men run straight after the wolf. Come on, Professor, we have to hurry. Look, stay calm. We have already lost sight of them. Whose reincarnation? Let me check. Who was this Morris? Oh, this tiger. Found it. In British version, his name was Hannibal. Why it was changed in American version? Kinda interesting. Besides, it would be ill-advised to give chase without first finding our parents. Right, we should ask around first. Do you think that man will be more willing to help now that his overblown ego has popped? It's a puzzle. Okay, that will be the last puzzle for the day. Juxtapuxta. Hidden puzzle. Well, technically I finished one of the chapters. Thick as thieves. Actually, double T. These trio of criminal brothers have committed so many crimes together that even their breathing has become synchronized. One of their favorite robbery techniques involves two of the brothers dropping stolen goods down from above, while the third brother handles their cart. In order to keep the cart balanced, however, the weight must be distributed evenly in a square shape. Can you help the brothers get away with another big haul? How about not? Use the styles to slide the robber's cart left and right. What? Well, there's no gap between screens. Wait a second, it's Tetris. They made it upside down. So this also will be upside down. Like yeah. Pentomina? So not Tetris? I cannot put it. Wait a second here. Not. Too easy.
Right, I'm all set.
Pentomina was first?
I'm in top form
Need
today.
to read about it. How it looked like. Like this? You mean this exactly game? It's actually Pentomina? That one was definitely worth the effort. It was too easy for the puzzle. Need something more. No idea why I'm unlocking all of this. The vermin's gone? Well, gee, that's a relief. Hello again. You folks again, look, I unknown yellow belly, just scattered all already. Came to the wrong place at the wrong time. One moment, if I may. It's fair to say the wolf we saw earlier is the cause of the reader's troubles, is it not? Yeah, what you saw just now was all the red. About 3 weeks ago, he started coming down from beyond the mountains. Could you tell us which mountains exactly? Not a chance, missy. You go up there and he'll gobble you up faster than you can shake a rattlesnake. Again, I see this last name and I'm trying to read it as Pahitnov. Yet I had never heard about Pentonino. Let me check how it looks like at least. Pentomino. It's actually a puzzle. Two-dimensional geometric shape formed by connecting 5 equal-sized squares, edge to edge. A little bit resemble the letters. Actually, they are letters. O PQRST. Interesting. But if you're still fixing for an early grave, go see the sheriff about it. He'll be in the saloon. Okay, just one more puzzle and that's all for the day. I'm telling you. Despite the panic outside, this room excuses. What? I would say it excuses.
Exudes.
Exudes! Why is it it's exudes? Exudes what? This room exudes goodwill and cheer. Why that? The last... No, it's definitely the last one. I need to go to sleep. Trust me, second... Okay, in June I will be playing 7 hours, 8 every single Saturday and Sunday, but right now I simply cannot. So, last puzzle. The people here seem to be celebrating the fact that they survived the encounter with Old Red rather than dwelling on their fear. I might not say the sheriff would be in here, but I don't see anyone who looks like a sheriff, do you? No object toaster. They just simply ate someone's steak. And took the money. Antlers? Yes. Leg of ham? Ham of leg? I like prosciutto, but... Foaming tankard? What the heck is foaming tankard? But not these ham legs. Gosh, I cannot even type it correctly. Why not say beer? I'll get any answer. I changed the code right now. When it's not answering, it's supposed to tell me why it's not answering, but looks like it even cannot tell me that. I wonder why. Let me check what's going on. It's still pending. So looks like right now it's trying to retry sending this message to Gemini server and failing. But still retrying right now. Oh, it finally was able to do this. Large sturdy mug overflowing with the 40 heads of freshly poured brew. Maybe I added 2 retries. If the first one will fail, maybe it helped. Yet I'm not sure that I'll finish it even in 12 steams. My progress right now is super low. Lower than the previous game. Here's the puzzle. Hick. Unseen you run these parts, little lady. Where do you hail from? Me? I'm from the Azran. Azran, yep. I think my cousin Doc took a trip there last summer. Fine place. Say, you game for a game of cards? I'll do. Cards. Now see here. You don't miss him. Here's the game. Don't worry, it's simple enough, even if you aren't never played it before. Look at hands 1, 2, and 3. Each time I've lined up the same 4 cards. Bierstein? Let's see the difference between turn card and Bierstein. God damn it, what are you doing? Didn't press this. So, what's actually a turn card? Tall beer mug. Typically made of silver or pewter. What the heck is pewter? With a handle and something, sometimes a hanger lid. Looks like yes. In this case. And there's no explanation what is Bierstein, so maybe just German. Lit or let. Another interesting thing, when it should be pronounced as lit and when it should be pronounced as let. So let should be a material and lit as lit. Okay, look at hands 1, 2, and 3. Don't see any hands, so let's start and see. Okay, now I can see hands. Each time I've lined up the same 4 cards. What? Some of them face up, some face down. On the touchscreen you'll see I've lined up the 4 hands. Once again. Don't quite understand. 4 cards, not hands. If I turn over one of these cards and produce a diamond, you win. Well, little lady, which card you wanna flip? We need diamond? So, diamond can be on the left or on the right? But why the heck there's Joker here? Okay. Look at hands 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Each time I've lined up the same 4 cards. Same 4 cards. So it can be 1 and 3. Wait a second, it can be 2 as well. He didn't say that the cards are unique. Each time I have the same 4 cards. Some of them face up, some face down. On the touchscreen you'll see line up the 4 cards once again. So what do we have here? We have Joker. We have this shit. Collapse something. Gosh, I cannot... How's it called? Diamonds, hearts, clubs, and the first one I forgot it. Gosh, what is this? Need to check it. So diamonds, hearts, clubs, page, spade, of course, spade, shovel, and spades. Club, spade, hearts. Why are there 5 cards? Each time I've lined up the same 4 cards, some of them face up, some face down. You turn all one of these cards and produce a diamond, you win. But it's all random.
Here is my answer. Was
Not
my
this
logic
one.
flawed somehow?
Don't automatically assume that every card has a symbol on one side and a green pattern on the other. Gunslinger, what? What does this mean? So it will be the same card? Right. Alright, so what do we have? Why selected the first one? Because it cannot be a diamond here. That's why I thought, oh, I was so smart to select the one that cannot be, it will be.
I'm fairly sure about this.
Done.
Oh, I did it!
Now, will the game explain it? The club is the card you need to turn over. Once you realize that one of the old The Ringer's cards is double-sided, this puzzle becomes a lot easier. And that right, miss? Yeah, that's why there were 5 cards when he was showing only 4. So easy puzzle. Now that's how you play cards. The Ranger? Oh, you got a lot to answer for. Your Chiseler. Sheriff, it was just a friendly little game. There went nothing untoward about it, I swear. I always thought you was slow, but cheating an innocent girl at a game of cards would better make tracks pronto. So this is Sheriff? Sorry about that, ladies and gents. That's the Ranger. May be a bit sly, but he may have a terrible sense of humor. But I guess deep down he ain't really a bad egg. Anyhow, you folks must be from another country or some such. What brings you out here to this deadbeat town? You looking for something? The wolf you call all rats had their item be sick around its neck. You want to meet all rats? With all due respect, you folks must be off your rocker. But if you're serious, listen, this ain't really the place. Folks is celebrating and I don't want to bring down the mood, you hear? Let's talk somewhere quieter. Meet me by the dried up creek just north of here. Well, I believe that's all. Just look around. Why the heck we are doing this? It's the prison? Okay, that's enough. Let's save. Only 46 puzzles were solved. not so much. And the additional puzzles here, yeah. Alright, that's all for today. Let me see who's online. Wait a second, what was the number of this puzzle? Really quick. Mm-hmm, 64, 65. Alright then. Oh well, time to go to sleep. That's it. Now yet again, who should I rate? I think we'll never end this game. Oh, you know what? Last time I'm rating him, because of 3 in a row. Last time, I mean, not that I will not be rating him at all, but this week, for example. So, thank you for stopping by, and simply good night. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow is what? Thursday? Right. Bye.